Okay, hello everybody and welcome back. This is Styles from Northside Game Crew, and you're here watching Scrap Mechanic and another episode. A few things happened off camera last time. We just kind of had enough material laying around to craft a couple tires and a box and an engine, and I threw it all on there, but we're still in the search for a seat. And I need to go check up on the farm. I'm not sure if we planted anything the last time we were on, so let's go head over and do that. And if we haven't done it, we're gonna go take care of that and keep on with the adventure. It seems like we logged on. It's either the middle of the night or the early morning in the game. So as long as it's past midnight, that seems to be the time that the bots attack. So we have some stuff in our inventory. We'll go put all of that back after. And while we're running over there, let's take care of some business. And I can see some flashing. I don't know what's going on. I didn't really have a whole lot. Maybe I did have stuff planted over there. I might have just forgot about it. That's okay. I don't think they're gonna... Oh. I was hoping I'd have a whole bunch of heads floating around here to... Yeah, no, I don't think I had anything planted here, so... If that's the case... We want some beets. Definitely beets. And what else do we need? Tomatoes. We got carrots. Okay. This is gonna be a nice sized healthy garden. So we're gonna... Let's start out with a row of tomatoes. Then we're gonna do a row of beets. Then we're gonna do a row of potatoes. We're going to do row carrots. Some nice variety in our garden. That's what I like. Just start over with some tomatoes. And no, we're going to need potatoes for a spud gun when we eventually get that. That's one of the goals at the moment. So here we are. Okay. And I'll put you there. Put you there. So it's good. We had enough. Let's move one of these things into the inventory to fit that last bucket. I don't know, we're watering kind of archaically right now, but that's okay. It's the early game. There's no way around that. Yeah. But this game has so much more, and it's kind of why I'm playing it. I feel that there could be a lot of good content here, so I just gotta get through some of the early survival stuff, and the currency in this game seems to be vegetables. So we'll stockpile some of that. One of the things I'm definitely gonna need for the vehicle that we're building is some cotton, and at the moment I'm not sure where I'm gonna find that. In one of my other playthroughs, I've had issues finding it, so it's not maybe there's somewhere out there that it's prevalent, like a type of zone, and I need to figure out what that is. But at the moment, it's kind of not there for me. So the reason being, the the seat, like the basic seat, it doesn't have a ability to operate a switch, so it's kind of okay. So there we go. Somehow the water doesn't come out of that. But yeah, we're gonna continue our search for the cotton. That's kind of, like I said, it is kind of the one thing holding me back. I'm not even sure where we're gonna find this. Part of my idea also lies within me just how much time do I got? I got 19 hours. That's a lot of time. In game, at least. Like, I don't know. It's probably like half an hour, really, if that. So maybe that's where we'll end the episode, depending on how much time we got. I've been kind of making some of my episodes of the things I've been doing a little interesting. Hopefully there's no hay bot in here running a ruckus on my stuff. The walks seem to be happy and safe inside the confines of my base. You know, if we didn't go very fast, that may be a wise thing to do. Actually, one thing I want to do is try to craft a cook bot. And I gotta get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory, so. Knowing that there's a big stack of potatoes there already. There we go. Should have lots of ammunition for... We should have lots of ammunition for a spud gun when we get it. Like, not copiously huge amounts, but, you know, enough to defend ourselves, I think. Why I put this case here, this case is going to be what feeds my, we're going to fill this full of vegetables and then collect basically like pallets or bales, I think, of vegetables. And let's just get rid of some of this stuff. We don't need it. See, we already have some saved up, and we could go over there and craft it. The only problem being is I don't really have a way to haul it back necessarily, and that means we would have to make a trailer, which isn't a horrible idea either. Yes, so besides all that, let's just get rid of some of the crafting objects we have on us. Let's move you over here. Let's create a stack of 10 just to get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory. We have lots of paint flour for when we want to do the painting of our vehicle. And oh yeah, so we're gonna get a cook bot because these things actually are when you cook with them, it actually helps quite a bit. And I think the only thing I'm gonna need here is level 2 metal, so I hope I have enough for that, which I think we have enough water. And we're gonna need some of these. And probably a lot of metal blocks. Okay, so we need level 2, which is that, but we need the level 1s first. So we're just gonna craft a bunch of them. We'll probably use more of them in the future anyways. So I'm gonna take this and put this kind of just right there because it's gonna be in my way. And this giant wok steak, we're gonna use that later too for some cooking. And I just realized how many of these shakes I have on me, so we're gonna get our energy levels up while we wait for our blocks to craft. Now I'm not calling. I think I needed 60. And how much does this make? 10 at a time. Okay, so we're gonna need a few more of those. Let's just go double check. We got the time, so we might as well. The cook pot needs 50. Okay, so we should be okay with the ones we're crafting now. We have 30. I got one more water left, so hopefully this is going to be enough. Yes. We haven't. Okay, this will work out perfectly. And the cookbot just helps because I can throw, you know, some basic ingredients in and it fills your energy up like really quickly. It may not be the thing most people build instantaneously, but it's one thing I am going to build. And we're going to use a fair amount of these so it'll free up some slots. And we'll get rid of those. That's just for some glue, those shells. Okay. Also, yeah, partially doing this to free up some space. So, cookbot, it's probably going to land on my car. I don't want it to land on the... Just put it there. It's one of the most, you know, it's just, it makes this game good, So what's happening here? Let's get a good view of this. It's like the main crafting, you know, the craft bot for the craft bots. Oh, you fell on your face, man. Okay, let's go put you somewhere we can use you. Yeah, at the moment we're just gonna place you right here. You're gonna be kind of out of the way, but that's okay. So here we can make pizza burgers, which we definitely have all the ingredients for. We can make veggie burgers. Again, we have, and look at the amount of ingredients we need for this, and it'll fill you right up, like from basically nothing, totally full from what I remember. And we're just not going to be sitting there snacking on all the vegetables we're trying to build up to sell in the market. So that's kind of been my plan here. And you know, I can make us some of these in a second here. I just want to move some things over to create a little bit more room. Okay, so we have some milk. And we're going to need this wok steak, like I said. And we'll go make ourselves a burger. Oh, we need some potatoes. We got lots of those too. See, they're not like just for the spud gun. It only takes 2, so like I said, the value I feel is quite sufficient. You know, while we wait, we're just gonna go put our potato stack back. And I'll typically just keep one of those on hand, but for now I'm gonna actually just leave it in here because I think the want to create more space, and to create more space I'm going to fill up that box, because essentially that box is going to be for all of our vegetables, like our produce and stuff. So holding food in it won't be the worst idea. And now that I have that, I can just kind of do something like this. And I can put the wax over here now, which was taking up my inventory. Perfect. And I got actually a lot of walk steaks that I didn't notice. So we got 9 hours. See, I mentioned that it wasn't going to take very long for the clock to count down, and it essentially doesn't. So I want to make my vehicle usable, and like I know I've been complaining about not having cotton. I think I have enough to make that crappy chair, and we're just going to keep the... It's just going to, you know, make it so we really can't go all that fast. But that's okay. Because essentially the vehicle won't turn off if I jump out of my chair by accident. So I'm short wood, and there just happens to be a tree right here. And this isn't the most efficient way of... This isn't the most efficient way of getting wood, but we have to do it like this for the moment because we don't have the ability to farm using any vehicles yet because we need a chair. So here we are. Plus we're going to stay relatively close. We need to keep an eye on our crop. Okay, so yes, I know it's really exciting doing the wood collecting. It's gotta probably be actually pretty close. We only needed 100 of them, so yeah, there's just so much to this game, and I feel like it's the type of thing where it takes a while to get to all the places. Yeah, I've been thinking actually about building a boat. It's something that I haven't noticed a lot of people doing, and I've kind of noticed there's some islands out there. Okay, we got enough here. Perfect. We'll just leave that tree there. It may go away. I'm not sure if it's gonna despawn. Okay, here we go. I wonder if a button would be better than a switch, and then I could just keep my finger on the button while I drive. We're gonna try that out. Something new I've never tried before. Activate stuff. The button activates as long as it remains pressed. So I'm hoping this is gonna work just like the accelerating pedal, essentially. That may not matter though, because it still won't connect to the seat, so. Well, we'll check it out. How much time we got left? 5 hours? We're looking good. Okay, let's throw this beautiful... Oops, it's facing the wrong direction. Get up, you look foolish. Okay. And I think we need to get our connecting tool. There's a connecting tool, right? Yes, there is. And we're gonna need to connect some tires. See these dots that I'm connecting? That's kind of the problem here, because I could put this button like right there, and we'll come back to the connecting tool, but I'm not going to be able to connect like more than one thing. Oh, maybe it'll work. Well, hopefully. And then if I can just keep my finger on it, then we may be okay. Okay, let's make sure all the tires are spinning the right direction first. That's a problem sometimes. No, yeah, we want to go that way. And okay, so I see the button. You see, typically the button would connect to the seat, but the seat doesn't work like that, so okay, we're gonna need to get a little bit of fuel, but not a lot of fuel. Like 3 sounds okay to me. And we're gonna run out here, and we're gonna take a test drive. So the wheels are turning the opposite direction. Not to mention that I'm not even driving forward, but let's fix one problem at a time. Okay, so it might not be turning because I wonder if those wheels are stuck because they this may take some fixing. I think I screwed up. Which I know shouldn't happen, but I'm only human. Is that what I wanted here? What's going on over there? Yeah, that is okay. Just all wheels turning at the moment isn't going to be possible, so that's kind of what my theory is here. And we'll just reconnect this. Oops, I meant to the tires. And you're spinning the wrong way. There we go. Let's go to the other side. You're looking okay. Everything seems to be alright. Let's see if we can take it for a test drive. The motor just might not be powerful enough to turn over the tires. Interesting. There could be something I'm complete. Maybe this one, the seat's too crappy to even operate such a sophisticated machine such as this. Or maybe my tires are rubbing. That could be it. Okay, we're gonna stick our And we're just gonna add one more block. Give it a wider stance maybe. Uh-oh, we kind of forgot about our vegetables. It's probably getting attacked right now as we speak. Let's run over there as quickly as we can. One of the hazards of having a garden that's kind of far away from what you're mainly doing. Hopefully, yeah, they're on the island wrecking everything. Oh no. Nobody's there yet. They're trying to swim in. Oh, I can see somebody is. Defend the island. This is what's gonna make us our wealth. Okay, so this guy's gonna get here first. Flag. Oh, that's so weird. Here's another one. Okay, so yeah, this game's like, you know, newer, so wonder why that one is not, it's not ready yet. Interesting. Okay, so let's straighten out the garden situation for a moment. We will be planting beets, yes, and tomatoes. Okay. We'll pick you up, we'll pick you up, pick you up. And I think we're just gonna end up with like a, there we go, a huge amount of, I feel like I'm short something. No, there's 4 seeds in this game. Beet, tomato, 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 tomato. Potato, potato, oops. We'll give that guy a tomato because we accidentally planted a tomato in, or potato in the tomato patch. Okay. And one of everything left. It's a good thing we noticed that, you know, like, it's kind of a stupid move on my part, but I did remember in the very end, so it could have been worse. And we just, yeah, we have a very abundant amount of potatoes, which is fantastic. Okay, let's water all these plants. I'm like actually in the water. I am actually in the water. Okay. So we have a good half of it watered. Oh, come on. That wasn't even the one I was aiming at. But, yeah, you know, this game, a little bit of a grind, right? Like I mentioned, it's, having a hard time finding the cotton that I need to make the advanced chair, so that's just definitely a big priority at the moment. And let's just go right at it. There we go. I'm not missing any. Okay, perfect. And there's gonna be 18 hours for this. Try not to miss it. It's probably going to be in the next episode, though. And in saying that, yeah, you know what? I think that's probably where we're just going to call it a day. And yeah, tune in for the next episode. This has been Styles from Northside Game Crew. This is Scrap Mechanic. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, please help us out. Give it a like, and if you want to see future episodes, please hit the subscribe button. It helps out small channels such as this one. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. And this has been Styles from Northside Game Crew. Yeah, peace. I'm out.